What is up, Taurus? Welcome to your general timeless reading. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. My name is Jordyn. I'm a master Reiki practitioner and shamanic healer, and I do a lot of things, spiritual things. Check out my website so I don't gotta do a whole spiel. But let's get into it. Let's begin. I'm going to be using Manga Tarot and Revelations. If you don't know Revelations Tarot, you're about to, and the cards are incredible. Let's see, Taurus. Let's see what we got going on for you. Taurus, it's your season. And you got Jupiter in your sign for the next year. So there's going to be a lot of change for you, a lot of growth for you. This is such a very expansive time. So I hope that you're making the most of it, sitting in a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, a lot of positive perspectives, and telling the universe that you're ready for positive, uplifting things. Let's see what we got for you, Taurus. Queen of Pentacles, yes. Beautiful. Capricorn energy. I really like this energy because it tells me that your focus is on finding stability in your life. It's about finding things that really make you feel nurturing, that make you feel loving, safe, and receptive to what is. Let's see what else we got for you, Taurus. Okay, I feel another person coming. Yeah, Two of Cups. There it is. Seven of Wands. Okay, so you might even be learning to protect your energy from certain relationships and dynamics that are just draining. So some of you, this feels like family. Others of you, it's just kind of like, there's too much drama in our relationship right now. I need you to take a breather. I just need you to chill the F out because I'm trying to feel safe and secure, and I can't reach inside of you and fix everything for you. It kind of feels like that because with the Seven of Wands, it's a very defensive energy. It's this energy of like, I love you. I'm not pushing you away, but I have a little bit of a wall up. And if you start raising your voice, it's going to go up and I'm just going to block you out. It feels very much like this. I feel like this is like a newfound self-respect. I feel a lot of signs are moving into this. Yeah, Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're doing it in a very loving way. It as in setting boundaries around things that are just not supporting a true healthy Ten of Pentacles. You're like, if you're going to act in an erratic way, or if you're going to be emotionally reactive or try to pick a fight with me, I'm not going to assist you in your self-fulfilling prophecy of allowing the sky to fall. So go do your thing, chicken wing. I'll be over here being stable and loving. And Emperor, I like this a lot. I like this energy for you. It's really nice. Emperor is Taurus and Aries energy for me as a reader. I feel that there's a part of you that knows how to build a Ten of Pentacles really well. And you've probably perfected this masculine, being the reliable, the one that people lean on, the one that protects others. But now you're learning to give that to yourself. And that's why your feminine energy is coming up. And so it's really normal that when we start to switch into an energy that might be foreign for us, to be tested in our external reality. So this way we can kind of solidify the lesson. So let's see who you're setting boundaries with, why you're setting boundaries. Some of you, it feels like family. Others of you, it could still be an intimate relationship or partnership. So just be mindful of that. And take what resonates. It is general. And energies can be reversed. So if this sounds more like the person you're dealing with, then so be it. Okay? So let's see what's going on here for you, Taurus. The Tower, yeah, you're coming out of a really big shift. And I know a lot of times readers see the Tower and they're like, oh my God, something's ending or falling apart. If you're actually to look up the meaning of the Tower, it is destruction, but it's also in regards to beliefs or action because it's Aries, Mars, Scorpio energy. So it's about the destruction of old behaviors, old limiting beliefs, old ways of being, old ways of attaching to things. And that's what's leading you to this very stable Queen of Pentacles energy. I love it. I love it so much. It sounds like, it feels like, not sounds like, you're coming out of a time that was maybe really chaotic or it felt unstable and you're learning to find that stability in self. Yeah, so there's the Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse to me as a reader is coming out of the conflict. Swords are conflict, mental, and perception-based conflict. So you might have seen your reality in one way and now you're going through like the surrender of realizing, oh my gosh, I control my thoughts. And as long as I embody this essence of stability and safety, I'm going to be able to basically tell people in my life to kick rocks that are not supporting the reality that I want. Let's look at the Two of Cups. I want to see what's going on with these relationships. If I'm being honest, I don't feel like they're going anywhere. I feel like they're going through a lot of restructuring. Justice in reverse and the Six of Swords. Yeah, so whoever you're... I feel like I talk about this lesson a lot with relationships, When we are in a deep soul connection, once we learn a lesson and evolve, whoever is a really strong soul tie to us, whether it be a parent, a sibling, a cousin, a coworker, a romantic partner, if we evolve, it's going to challenge them to go through the same lesson. So that's what this feels like. It feels like, okay, we're not on the same level. I've evolved. I've learned a lesson. I've learned to have healthy boundaries, maybe overcome codependency, new self-worth. I need you to do the same thing. I need you to stand up for what you want and not expect me to fight for it for you, right? And so if you are really reliable or someone would call and emotionally dump on you all the time, that energy is moving out because you're like, I'm not going to tolerate that behavior anymore. It's kind of like, I don't have space, maybe tomorrow. So with the Six of Swords, it's moving out of the conflict. They're going to be uncomfortable with this. They're probably not going to like it. Let's get a few. I want to see what this person's feelings about this contract are. Yeah, High Priestess, Knight of Swords. And then they're quite literally pouting. They're like, this is some messed up freaking crap, man. And so with the Knight of Swords, it's like they're wanting so badly to come in to communicate. I really like this deck because it has upright meanings. Then when you hold it in reverse, you see the reverse meanings. So the Nine of Cups is in reverse. That's it upright, but that's the reverse. So that pouting energy, right? That part of them that is very much so, I want to talk to you. I need to share this. I need to get it out of my mind. You're going to be like, I suggest you get a journal. Write it out. I'm not your emotional dumping block. Sorry. I love you. I wish you the best with that. But I have my own things to deal with. I like this because the High Priestess tells me that you're reaching a new state of internal wisdom and you're acting with a form of integrity. It's not cold-hearted. It's very loving. It's like, I hear you're going through a hard time. I cannot share my space with you right now because I have things that I'm working through. It's very healthy. And this person's going to probably pout for a little bit, but eventually they're really going to see that it's for the best. Let's look at the Seven of Wands because that was just me pulling cards about the person involved. Yeah, Five of Cups. Yeah. You're working through emotionally releasing the things that no longer serve you. And part of it is certain dynamics that are unhealthy. I like this a lot. And you're just standing up for that. Let's look at the Queen of Cups here. Eight of Wands. If you're feeling like you're treading water or things are really stagnant right now, it's okay. It's meant to. It's not meant to move forward quite yet as much as you might want it to. This Queen of Cups and the Eight of Wands in reverse tells me that right now you're meant to be present with your emotional self. Sorry, I know the manga tarot, the color on it is a little difficult with my lighting right now, but it's really far away, so I can't like reach and change it. But with that Queen of Cups, it's the universe is giving you that time to acclimate to this very vulnerable, very honest, but very stable, loving, feminine side of you. And the feminine is present. And so you're learning like, I don't have to force things to go forward. I can be present. I can really enjoy my life. I can enjoy what's going on right now. And this is not difficult. Setting these boundaries is not difficult. They might feel X, Y, Z, but I can't control their feelings. But I'm doing the right thing and I'm doing it in a loving way. I like this for you. I like it a lot. It shows a lot of emotional maturity and maturity and being a very... You're a true pair. You're a true pair. They feel like they're just like, they're at a loss. Like they're just sitting there pouting and it's just so funny. It's funny because when we start to shift into really healthy dynamics, sometimes it pisses people off, but really them being pissed off is them being uncomfortable because they don't know how to react to it. Because they're probably accustomed to the chaos that both of you were experiencing at one point, and now that you've shifted out of it, it's kind of like, you're either going to come with me or I'm going to let go and I'm going to keep going. And so they're starting to realize like, oh my gosh, like I'm really fighting this part of me that wants to be vulnerable back. And they're really challenging me. Because if you look at this particular Seven of Wands, this Seven of Wands here on this side, it's an energy of, yeah, it's a Seven of Wands. Their demeanor, instead of being like defensive, it's kind of like, wait, like, do I really need to defend myself? Like, are they actually helping me become more vulnerable? Like, do I really need to put up my guard? Because the person they're dealing with is probably accustomed to being emotionally unavailable, which is why they probably emotionally dump, because it's uncomfortable for them to have regular vulnerable conversations. So it just piles up and explodes. That's what's leading them to this new beginning with you. It's actually very healthy. At times you might feel triggered into like this old version of you that is Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that doesn't want to be present, doesn't want to be stable, wants to run, right? And it's just because the external, right? The external, but you can't control the external. You can only control you. And So it's a very nice two-way growth opportunity. Let's look at the Ten of Pentacles. There's a lot of love here, though. There's a lot of love, but there's a lot of stubbornness, I feel, on the masculines. Yeah, Death in reverse. I love this for you. Ten of Pentacles. So validation that you are remaking this foundation together, and it's going to be very stable. It's going to be very healthy, right? Because on the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, you have the rebirth followed by a Ten of Pentacles upright. When I have the same cards on top of one another, it's validation for me as a reader that the channel message is correct. I love this. Then you have the Three of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. The process you and your partner or you and this person are going through is about healing. Healing these parts of you that are scared, maybe, or resistant to true stability. Knowing what stability is like. And so making this new foundation, some of you might realize that, oh my gosh, like treading water, basically being content with what is the lesson. Especially with Jupiter in your sign. Jupiter in your sign is going to expand on what's already there and allow you the opportunity to restructure it, like this relationship, or maybe like a job, or maybe your finances or your home, whatever it is. But it's getting comfortable with the constant investment in the current present moment instead of the investment in growth and expansion. So let's say you have a business and you're trying to invest more and more. What could I do? What's new? What should I do here? You're learning to just continue to do what you do and not see it as monotonous, but see it as I'm expanding and stabilizing it. So let's look at the Emperor. Let's look at the Emperor here. Why is the Emperor here for Taurus? I love this for you. This is great. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Oh, this is freaking awesome. And then the Hierophant and the Ten of freaking Cups. Come on. Come on. I want to be a Taurus. Can I be a Taurus? Just for like a year. Just for a year. That'd be great. I love this because you're learning to sustain things in a very loving and contractual way. So the Hierophant is commitment. You're learning to commit to the things that light you up, the things, the people, the situations that really fulfill you emotionally, because you're ridding yourself of the scarcity mindset or the fear of losing it, right? You're like, I don't got a fear of losing it. I'm supported. I'm supported and I'm loved and I'm doing the right thing. And I'm proud of myself for that. And that's a very healthy place to get in. The Hierophant is indicative of like marriage and commitment. So this could be a higher level of commitment, could be engagement, especially since you have the Ace of Pentacles, but it could also be like moving in together, getting a new home, getting a new job, making a new commitment or rule with yourself. So getting rid of the limiting belief of the scarcity mindset, or like, I'm always going to be abandoned or rejected or not enough, and realizing I am limitless. I'm never abandoned. I am never rejected. Everything has a reason, a season, and a purpose, and I allow it to pass with grace and ease. And I open myself to receive the new. Because the Hierophant to me is the rule book. It is the rules you tell yourself, the story you allow your ego to reiterate, and what you have faith or belief in, right? Belief is undying faith. I love this for you, Taurus. But if you want a personal reading or Reiki session, book it down below. Please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. It helps other people find my content, and it tells YouTube that people are watching my videos, and I greatly appreciate it. So just hit that thumbs up, and I'd be so grateful. If you want personal bookings for mentoring, I do offer a 4 and 6 month long dual certification course in Reiki and shamanic healing. So go ahead, check that out on my website. I also have a Facebook group for anybody who takes any of my one-on-one certifications, mentorship programs, or just spiritual life coaching and mentoring. There's a Facebook group, so everybody has this community to kind of talk together, and I'd love for you to be a part of that. Also, you can find personal readings down there. So check out Patreon as well for the monthly readings, the moon cycle readings, energy shift readings for major transits such as Jupiter and Taurus, and weekly Patreon only live chat and our WhatsApp chat. So if you want to be part of a spiritual community and have access to astrology and tarot together and tools to help you grow on your own journey, go ahead, check that out. You get a free 10-minute reading for select tiers. And again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next time.